morning. I'm happy to see you today. You know what? I'm just going to stay in my jammies today. And how would you like to stay for brunch? You would? Well, have a seat right there, and I'll be right with you. Hi, I'm Linda Caraveras, and welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make a beautiful oven-baked French toast with a berry sauce. Very easy to put together, and you're going to love this. And what have I done? You've got it mise en place, everything in its place. A system of cooking where you've got everything laid out so you know you have all your ingredients and your utensils are out and you're ready to go, and it makes cooking and baking so much easier. And you know, I'm so nice and cozy and casual in my jammies today. I just love making brunch. So this is a great way to spend a nice cold day in, or just any time of the year. So let's get started. All right, what do I have right here? Challah egg bread. If you've never tried it, it's a Jewish egg bread, and I just love it, and it's perfect for French toast. Now, you can pretty much find this at any supermarket today. So, challah bread. And isn't this gorgeous? Look at this, a beautiful braided egg bread. This is a 16-ounce loaf, and for the we're going to make 4 portions today, so I'm going to use about half of this, okay? So let me cut this in half. Oh, it smells so wonderful. Now let's use the larger half here, okay? I'm going to say maybe about an inch thick. We're going to do this, okay? Go right down the middle here. Beautiful challah bread. Now, can you use any other kind of bread? Sure you can. I use sweet bread sometimes, but I like to use a nice stable, thicker, denser sweet bread. And if you live in this area, in the Attleboro area, around Easter time, the women at the Holy Ghost Church in Attleboro make homemade sweet bread, and it is wonderful. I actually order 3 loaves and I freeze 2, and it's so great. And when I have that, I actually take half a loaf of the sweet bread and make the same recipe with it. So just another Linda's tip there for you. Okay. All right, let's see. Now, this right here is a 7 by 11 dish. I'm going to spray this with some cooking oil. Okay, put that aside. Now, all we're going to do is just layer the slices in the dish. So, let's go this way so we have a nice tight fit. There we go. And I might layer them like this over the top so we can fit them in a little bit better. Here, we'll take this little end, stick it right there. Yep, just kind of fit them in. And then you know what? I'm going to use one more slice over here. Let's cut that off. That looks like it might fit. Just kind of fit them in. There, beautiful. All right, now let me set this aside. Now we're going to make the egg mixture. So, I put in 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar. I'm using cinnamon. nutmeg, and some baking powder. Let me whisk this together. So we have the dry ingredients incorporated. Okay. Let's add our eggs, 4 eggs for this particular dish. And you know, this is something I love about this dish also, which I like to incorporate with a lot of my dishes, is you can make this your own dish. If you find that you want this more custardy, next time you make it, add more eggs. Less custardy, then you can add less eggs or extra large. It's just, you know, it always comes out a little bit different. You can use different types of bread. You can put in the sugar or not put in the sugar if you don't like the sweetness in this. So very versatile. That's the one thing I always like to emphasize, a lot of versatility with my dishes. So let's go with cracking 4 eggs. There we go. That's 1. 2. 3. And 4. Okay. My towel over here. Whisk the eggs in with the dry ingredients. Just make sure we get that scraped up from the bottom. Next, let's add our vanilla. And I just want to show you this little cup right here, this little gadget, which I always love kitchen gadgets that make your life easier. I'm going to add a teaspoon of vanilla. So this just makes it so much nicer. Over the cup, you put the measuring spoon. Pour it in like that. Then, look at this. You just take you can squeeze this, dump it right in. So that way if you spill a little in the cup, you know, you're not pouring in too much in your dish to begin with. So I just love this little kitchen tool. Whisk that together. And then 1 cup of milk, any kind of milk. 2% whole milk, skim, whatever you prefer. Oh, I can smell that vanilla and the spices. Okay, guess what? Done. Here we go, over the top. And we're going to let this egg mixture soak into the bread for 5 minutes. And then we're going to finish this. I'm going to mise en place for my berry sauce. Now, here's another tip. If you want to do this the night before, perfect for the night before. At this stage, you would just wrap it with plastic wrap, put it in the refrigerator, and then the next morning take it out and bake it off. Pretty much all of it is soaked in. So, have you ever used Turbinado sugar? What it is, it's a less refined sugar than white, meaning that in the processing of the sugar, they've left some of the molasses in the sugar, and it gives it just a little something, you know, that deepens the flavor of the sugar. And let me show you what it looks like. Beautiful golden large granules. And I use this in my coffee also, but it's beautiful as a topping for a dish like this or for cookies. So let's sprinkle a couple of tablespoons right on the top of this beautiful coarse sugar. And where can you find this? Actually, in the baking aisle, right above the regular granulated sugars. Sometimes it comes in a box like this called Sugar in the Raw. Other times it's in a bag. So I love this. It's a little bit pricey, but you're not going to use as much of this as you would your granulated sugar. So let's put this in the oven, 375 degrees for about 30 minutes, and I'm going to prepare my berry sauce. Okay, let's time that 30 minutes and see what it looks like after 30. Oh, I can hardly wait. Here I am all cozy in my jammies. Don't you love it? I just love making brunches. So, perfect. Let's put this aside. Now, our berry sauce. You're going to love this. Let's start with 3 cups of mixed berries. And I just got this in the frozen food section of the supermarket, and this is a beautiful berry blend. It's called Berry Medley, this particular one. There are several, but this has strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, and raspberries. Love it. Now you can use fresh berries, but you know what? This is so much more convenient. Measure out 3 cups. Whoa. Well, let's say that's 1.5, okay. Two and a half. I'd say that's about 3. Okay. Now look at this. Look at this beautiful blend. Okay, now to start off with our berry sauce, I have half of a lemon. And please, people, use fresh lemons. They'll keep for a good 3 weeks in your refrigerator. And there's nothing that beats the freshness and the flavor of fresh lemon. Not that stuff in the plastic lemon with preservatives in it. Nothing is going to beat the flavor of fresh lemon juice. So, now, about a tablespoon. And let's see. Yep, that's about a tablespoon. Okay, put this aside. We're going to let's dissolve a couple of teaspoons of cornstarch in that. Okay, that's oh, here we go. Hello, here's my cornstarch. Let's get this out of there. And all you're doing is softening this. Okay, set this aside. Let's get our burner over here. Turn on the burner, fairly high heat to begin with. Now, into the pan, our berries. About a 1/3 cup of granulated sugar, 2 tablespoons of water, a little bit of salt, and now we're just going to let this come up to a simmer. All right, we're at a simmer. Now we add our cornstarch with lemon juice mixture. And what this is going to do is thicken this berry sauce. Oh, I wish you could smell this. Continue to simmer for a couple of minutes until it thickens. Okay, berry sauce is done. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Can you taste it already? Mmm. Okay, just waiting for our French toast to finish in the oven. I'm going to grill off my sausage now, and I'll meet you back here. Look at this. Oh, yummy. Does it smell good? Okay. Our oven-baked French toast. Let's cut into this. Let's see. This will serve about 4 people. Try and get in between like this. Oh, look. Does that look great? And look at the top of that, nice and crusty from that Turbinado sugar. And oh boy. Okay, I've got my nice healthy chicken apple sausage here on the side, and I know you're dying to see that berry sauce, so let's go with the berry sauce. I want a nice strawberry on there. Check this out. Oh boy. What a beautiful, elegant brunch. You know what? I want a little bit more of that sauce. Isn't that beautiful? What do you think? I'm ready to eat. Well, I'm all snuggled up here in my jammies and ready to eat my beautiful baked oven French toast with berry sauce. And I thank you so much for joining me for brunch today. I'm Linda Carabaras, and for more recipes and to view previous episodes of Linda's Kitchen, log on to lindas-kitchen.com, and I'll see you the next time.